Happy Tuesday! It's time for this week's video. Get ready. Well, today I want to do a follow-up on a video I did a month ago, and that video was called The Gravity of the Gospel. And so if you haven't seen it, you might want to watch it. I'll sum it up for you here. But basically, in that video, I said that when Adam sinned and made everyone sinners, the sin of the world, the sin of Adam, did not separate man from God because man wasn't joined to God in the first place. So that never caused separation. And it's true. It's correct. And but Mike and I were talking after that video, and there is one time in the Bible, in the Old Testament, where there was a separation between the people of Israel and God, where God turned his face from them and refused to hear them. Now, in that instance, that's recorded in Isaiah chapter 59, and it says that the sins of Israel had caused a separation between them and God, where God literally turned his face from them and would not hear them. Now, that was not permanent. Did God eventually turn his face to him and listen? And yes, but that would have been after they performed their annual sacrifice to take those sins away, because these were sins, plural, not the sin of the world. That's not what this was talking about. It was talking about Israel's sins, which were transgressions against the law of Moses. You see, after that law came, their transgressions were referred to as sins, and their transgressions of the law were referred to as sins, plural. And it was those transgressions against the law that God turned his face from them, and it separated them from God. Now, and this is specific to Israel. The law of Moses was given because Israel was in covenant with God. So the law only applied to Israel. They were the only ones who were under a covenant with God. And so the law was given to Israel. So God was never separated from man because of original sin, or the sin of the world, the sin of Adam. The only separation that ever happened was in the relationship between God and Israel under the law. And however, that is not even possible now for any kind of separation like that, or any kind of conflict between God and man. And the reason for that is because there was a greater sacrifice when Jesus, because God and man were joined. When Jesus became man and went to the cross and rose again, then man and God were joined together and never to be separated ever, for two reasons. We couldn't be separated like Israel was separated from God after the law was given, because the sacrifice of Christ took the law away, and Paul said, where there is no law, there is no transgression. So anyone born after the cross has never transgressed the law, therefore has never sinned. Anybody who because there is no law to transgress. So we have no sins in this new covenant with Jesus Christ, because there is no law in this new covenant to transgress. So, and this all goes back to when we were soul winning. We told people that their sins separated them from God. But that's not true, because they never sinned, because there was never a law to sin against. because it was taken away by the very Jesus that we ourselves were preaching to them when we were trying to get them to accept Jesus. Um, that was actually an oxymoron. It was a contradictory statement. So can you, or have you, if you're watching this video, can you be separated from God, and have you ever been separated from God? No. You, since the cross, God has been joined to all of humanity through Jesus Christ. It's revolutionary. It's good news. Have a revolutionary week.